welcome back to another episode. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe, keep up to date with what I'm trying to put out to you. Also, share it with your friends, family, get people to follow the channel. Let's build the channel together. I'd love to really provide such an awesome platform to keep up to date with everything that's happening in CrossFit at the moment and in the future. So recently we just purchased a new house and we were trying to move and stuff, and so that's why I haven't really been putting out any content at the moment. And then we were told that we were at a COVID exposure site, so we've had to isolate since then. So I've kind of been all over the place at the moment. I'm working from home, hence why there hasn't been any episodes at the moment. So today what I wanted to chat about was the Rogue Invitationals. Okay, so that's coming up in 2 weeks and I'm super excited for the Legends division, okay? So I'm going to go through a couple of the athletes that are going to be competing and who's in each division. So in the Legends division, we've got Chris Spieler. Now he is one of the OGs of CrossFit. Everyone remembers him from when CrossFit first came around. He wore headphones and he would have like his little Walkman attached to him while he was doing his workouts and stuff. So it was pretty cool. And it's awesome to see. So he actually competed in the Legends division a couple of years ago before COVID hit, when the last Rogue Invitational live. Now Dan Bailey is also going to be in the Legends division. So Dan Bailey actually qualified for the Masters division for the CrossFit Games, and unfortunately he wasn't able to actually compete because he tested positive for COVID right before the games. So he had to unfortunately pull out of the CrossFit Games like a day before the actual competition started. So I'm super excited to watch him compete, because he is still a phenomenal athlete and he did have a little bit of a hard run with his injuries and stuff like that, and he's obviously making his way back into competitive CrossFit. Probably the person I'm most excited to watch is Jason Kleeper. So Jason Kleeper has accepted an invitation to the Rogue Invitational in the Legends division. We actually haven't seen Jason Kleeper compete in probably 6 or 7 years. So his daughter actually got super sick quite a while back, and his priority turned from CrossFit to his daughter, looking after her and all that kind of stress. Now, I think it's going to be exciting to watch because some of the OGs, so the original CrossFitters, are back. So Jason Kleeper, he actually won the very first CrossFit Games back in 2008. So this is going to be very exciting. Then we have Josh Bridges. So he actually hasn't competed in person in a while either. He actually just came off a boxing match against Jacob Hebner. So whether he's done very much CrossFit recently, it'll go to, I guess it'll show when he hits the floor. However, his conditioning will definitely be up there. So if there's any kind of cardiovascular workouts in the Rogue Invitational, I think he'll do really well in that. So then we've got Josh Everett, Matt Chan, Miko Salo. So Miko Salo is also one of the original CrossFitters. So I just remember watching Miko Salo's video of him training back in his home country, and it's pretty cool to watch. So he actually created like a wall ball that he had like put sand inside and then taped it all up and kind of stuff. He didn't actually have all the equipment and stuff. Now, one cool thing about Miko Salo is when you watch him kip and stuff, he does really short movements. He doesn't do large gymnastic movements and stuff when he kips and that, and he's very controlled in what he does. So I'm super excited to watch him compete. Then we also have Tommy Hackenbruck and then Rich Froening himself. So Rich Froening obviously still competes in competitive CrossFit on teams. He also does super well in the individual open and qualifies most years to go as an individual competitor if he wanted to, or onto the next stage, as you would see how he had the quarterfinals this year. So I definitely think that it's going to be Rich Froening who takes out the Legends division for the men. However, I am super pumped to see these guys throw down. It's going to be epic. Now on the female side, we've got Annie Sakamoto, Julie Fouché, Kristen Clever, Margot Alvarez, Rebecca Voigt-Miller, Tanya Wagner, and it does say Stacey Tovar. However, Stacey Tovar is now pregnant, so I doubt that she'll be competing because she will be, I think she's about 4 months through and she's starting to show, so I'm pretty sure she probably won't be competing on the floor. I mean, she might compete and just scale everything back and just do a scaled version of it, I'm not sure. But it'll be still super exciting to watch. Now, they have finished the roster for the male and the female individual competitors. So in the male side, we've got Justin Medeiros, Pat Vellner, BKG, Saxon Panchik, Guimar Harris, Alex Vigneault, Lazar Dukic, Travis Mayer, Jeffrey Adler, Cole Sager, Andre Houdet, Henrik Happelinen, Jason Hopper, Will Murad, Chandler Smith, Alex Caron, Aldous Upanikis, Ben Smith, Sam Quant, and Jason Smith. So that rounds out our top 20 male competitors. Our female competitors, we've got Tia Toomey, Laura Horvath, Annie Thorstadter, Kristen Holter, Hayley Adams, Gabriella Magala, Mallory O'Brien, Christy Eremo O'Connell, Amanda Barnhart, Katrin Davis-Dotter, Danielle Brandon, Emma McQuaid, Thari Helgadotter, Ariel Lowen, Emily Rolfe, Sam Briggs, Kari Pierce, Emma Carey, Jacqueline Dahlstrom, and Carolyn Prevost. Okay, so all of those athletes competed at the CrossFit Games this year, except for Kari Pierce, who tested positive for COVID, so she wasn't actually able to compete. However, I'm super excited that she gets an invite to this, even though she wasn't one of the top 20 competitors at the CrossFit Games. So, and that will give her that little bit of a redemption to come back and show that what she did in 2019, or 2020, sorry, is nothing different to what she would have been able to do this year. They also have a strongman division as well, so that's going to be pretty cool. I know they're going to be doing a deadlift and that kind of stuff, so that'll be awesome to watch. Now, after watching the Rogue Invitational last time, it was super exciting, lots of competitiveness. One thing I noticed that there isn't this time, however, is there is no teams. So last time there was teams as well, a team division as well. This year it's only individual competitors. So I personally prefer individual competitors because you get to just watch one athlete do their thing and show their strengths and their weaknesses. Whereas on a team, it's like everyone can have a strength and everyone can have a weakness. And if they're all gelled together and they all have the level each other out, then they're going to do really well. So I think individual competitiveness, individual competition is a lot more exciting than team competition. Plus, you get to cheer for your favourites. Alright, so that's all I've got for you guys today. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe, keep up to date with what I'm trying to put out to you guys. And I hope you guys are going to tune in to the Rogue Invitational. It will be live streamed. So there's a link as well that you guys can go and find on the Rogue Invitational website or on their Facebook page or on the Instagram as well. Okay, so make sure you're tuning in, and I'm super excited to follow it for you guys. And we're going to be going from there. Thanks. See ya.